12 News uncovers a potentially staggering price tag to clean up the site of a tire dump mountain on Milwaukee's north side.
We first reported on this dumping site Wednesday. It contains an estimated 5,000 tires. 12 News' Nick Bohr leading the way on this problem for several weeks. He's there live tonight. Nick, you learned city officials put together a plan for a cleanup and sale of the site.
Well, it will be a massive undertaking. This is just a fraction of the tires here at this site, at a brownfield site once used for making epoxies and later a nightclub. We've learned a manufacturer has a deal in place to acquire the site that would include covering the costs of the cleanup. An exclusive look from News Chopper 12 shows the scale of the tire dumping at the former Club Escape near Teutonia and Mill Road.
I'm very upset by it, as well as the residents. Like, we should not have to, some of these dumping is happening in my neighborhood. It's something I see every day. I live right near Cornell. That's one of the major dumping spots. And Cousins has been dumped on twice, and it's in a corridor that we're trying to rebuild. This one, though, tops them all, according to Alderwoman Andrea Pratt. A city estimate puts the number of tires at 5,000, some piled in and alongside abandoned boats. The city of Milwaukee seized the former industrial property here in January, foreclosing on it for unpaid property taxes. When those spaces are activated in the district, then it's not attractive to dump. Pratt says she's encouraged by a Milwaukee pallet plan to expand here, building corporate offices and a production facility. They buy the 4-acre parcel for just $1,000, but then spend an estimated $1.1 million on the project, including the environmental cleanup. Despite the potential solution here, Pratt says the city has to do more to tackle the growing problem of tire dumping. When you're coming home from work, you should not see 1,000 tires dumped on the street. Pratt met with the Department of Neighborhood Services this afternoon, emphasizing she wants to see stricter enforcement of the tire ordinance, which requires tire shops to permanently mark their waste tires so they can be traced if they're later illegally dumped. I'm trying everything I can to make sure that people don't have to live like that. We don't have to, as we go through our neighborhoods, that we don't have to see things like that. That our neighborhood is not a dump. We deserve safe, healthy, and clean neighborhoods.
And Nick's back with us live. Nick, investigators, are they any closer to learning who's responsible?
Well, we have learned that they have identified at least one person who may be responsible for at least some of this. That we know that the DNR as well as Milwaukee police are involved in investigating this, and whether or not this dumping could be related to some of those other sites that we've seen in recent weeks. An investigation is ongoing.
Far too many of them. Nick Bohr reporting live on Milwaukee's Fairfield neighborhood. And Nick, as we mentioned, has been reporting on the growing tire dumps over the course of several weeks, including these two piles at 42nd and Villard and along Green Bay Avenue. We also got our hands on surveillance video showing people tossing old tires under the 76th Street overpass in the Silver Spring neighborhood last month. You can watch all of our coverage in our previous stories right now on the 12 News mobile app.